Hey everybody, my name is Jen and this is Jen Geigley Knits. Welcome to day 4 of Vlogmas. I couldn't even remember what day it was. I am currently knitting a half-hour hat for the Ravelry holiday fair this weekend. We can knit this together if you want. I'll show you how easy and fast it is. It's like a simple formula that I have in my head now. It's also a free pattern on Ravelry and it makes a great gift, and all these cool colors. You can make it in this big chunky wool, super fast. I am wearing my Kordy sweater that I knit a few years ago. My friend Erica and I knit this together for Rhinebeck. I don't even know what year that was, 2022-ish, something like that. It is Peace Fleece, and we were both commenting today because she happens to be wearing hers at work today. Her colors are the opposite of mine, so her body is purple with yellow up here, and mine's flip-flopped. And so we shared a little bit of yarn too, but it's knit in Peace Fleece. It is from the Moon and Turtle book, and I can't remember all the details about it, but it's called the Kordy Sweater. And we both wore it to Rhinebeck that year, and it was like we were opposites, but we matched kind of thing. But we're both commenting today on how well Peace Fleece holds up over time, because it's obviously been a few years. She and I both wear this sweater a lot just because it's so cool and so cozy, because today is absolutely freezing. This has to be maybe the coldest day we've had yet this winter. We were definitely taking measures last night to make sure our pipes didn't freeze. If you know about that, you know. So you just open all your interior cabinets, like anywhere there's a sink, and try to keep the heat going. And if you need to, you can drip the faucet so it doesn't freeze, and you just don't want that to happen. But it is cold. I don't know how my daughter attempted to go ice skating last night. They did not stay long because it was just too frigid. It's like, especially with the real feel temp below 0. And I think Des Moines schools had a 2-hour delay this morning for school because it was so cold, and they don't want kids out there either walking to school or waiting for the bus and getting frostbite. So anyway, this is a Kordy day. In my book, it is the day that I reach for my warmest, coziest knits, and this is one of them. But yeah, we were saying this morning over text, because Erica was like, I'm wearing my Kordy today. And I'm like, oh, so am I. You will not believe, like, that was not planned, but yes, I'm wearing the same thing. And I'm like, out of all of my sweaters, this one has held up maybe the best, or one of the best, as far as pilling. She was saying it looks like we just knitted it, like it's fresh off the needles. So Peace Fleece is such a good yarn, and now they have the DK version I saw online. I really want to knit something with that. So anyway, that's what I'm wearing today. Trying to stay cozy. I'm going to decorate today because we just did the tree, which was really fun and really sweet. Thanks for all your sweet comments. I'm so grateful that my kids are such good buddies. I'm sure you can kind of see it in some of the videos. I don't make them do YouTube ever. I capture little moments here and there if they're okay with it, but I'm never gonna like force them to be on here or anything, but sometimes they will. Sometimes Bowie likes to come on and talk a little bit because he's like, I don't know, really good at that. I do have something I might ask him to show you later. If I remember, I'll come back to that. But we had fun decorating our tree. It's little moments like that that are really still special to me, even like as dorky as that is. I know they're getting older, but still, like, every time we do a little family thing like that, it doesn't even take very long, but it's still special, and it just brings back all these memories. And then you get out all these ornaments that they made when they were super little, and it's just, I don't know, it's sweet. You know what I mean. So I got out the rest of the holiday decorations from downstairs, and that includes the stockings that I sewed last year, which was excessive, but I don't know. I had like a temporary loss of the ability to count, and I just wanted to use every pattern that I loved. I wanted them all to be included. I wanted them all to be lined in different fabrics so that they all had like a contrast inside. And I really could not stop with this. And I was staying up so late and just like working nonstop on these stockings. They're so fun. No regrets, because now it's like a treasure for every year in the future. But we don't have this many people in our family by any stretch of the, no. And this is all IKEA fabric, by the way. And I'm going to get to that. I have IKEA things in a minute. But this is Dinah's stocking, obviously, with a black and white striped lining. And they all have a little contrast tab for hanging. We have like a metal fireplace. It's kind of like this stuff. So we just use these really strong magnets, and they have little hooks, like little round red magnets that hold these. Did I make a green one? I think this one's for BMO. It's like blue and green, but this is his. So we have a turtle stocking and a cat stocking. This one has the matching lining. This all goes together. It's like one little piece of fabric, one pattern. And then I did this one for Lotus, pink and red. This pattern is so great with a little yellow tab and blue dots, blue and white dots on the inside. I love making these stockings. This was such a weird, like fever dream project where I was like, that's all I could think about, all I could dream about. I was like dreaming about these patterns in my sleep. Then I have the black and white. I've made a dress out of this. We also have a duvet cover in this print, and I made 2 dresses out of this pattern. So I don't know. I made one dress out of the duvet cover and one out of this fabric. And I do like the thicker one better because it's brighter. It's like more vivid. Anyway, this is this black and white stocking with the yellow. Oh, I love this daisy print. The yellow daisies. It's like retro flowers on the inside. And this one's mine with a little pink and red tab. This was an extra. There's a bunch of these somewhere. I think I made a bunch of these from this print. It was like one panel of fabric, and this is old fabric because I collect the IKEA fabrics from years and years ago. And I think there's a set of these, but maybe I put them somewhere else because they're not with this pile. But this is super cute, and this is for whoever, I guess. Future family members? I have no idea. This one is, oh yeah, wait, I do have way too many. Okay, this is Bowie's stocking with all the greens, yellow tab, black and white stripes on the inside. No, banana. Oh, I love these. I used the banana fabric, the classic, like hard to find banana print is on the inside. So when you look down in his stocking, there's a banana in there. Oh, I love this one. I wonder if I did that to any others. I think that was the only one. I think this is bows. We can just let everybody pick whatever they want this year, but I think this was meant to be bows. It has a different lining from a pillowcase, an IKEA pillowcase that I collected last year, and the blue dots and the banana tab. I had to use every scrap of that banana. And then an extra yellow in case I want yellow instead of the black and white, I guess. Black and white lining, purple tab with the blue, a little wrinkled. That's the stockings, but I think there are a couple more that must be in a different place because some of them I hung a few extras. I think there's more. I really do. I hung some. We have a basement fireplace as well, and I think I put some down there just for fun. I don't know. They're great. I don't care. So now I just have to pick 6 to put up here on the fireplace today. 2 for pets, 4 for us. I could do 1 for Lotus's boyfriend as well, so maybe I'll do 7. In recent years, I've been trying to move away from paper gift wrap and not have so much waste with the holidays. I do sometimes still love like a brown paper craft paper, like a roll. We have a roll downstairs that is never ending. And I like stamping that or doing fun things with that or making little gift tags out of that. So I feel like we use that like responsibly. And I also reuse like our gift bags that we've had for many, many years because they totally last, they've lasted like my whole kids' childhoods. But I really like the idea of fabric gift bags. And I kind of want to make some drawstring totes this year. And if Bowie wants to talk about it later, he's been learning to sew in his family and consumer sciences, which what I call home ec class in junior high, which I'm so excited they still do that. I don't know if they do that in every school, but we are very lucky. So he's like, Mom, I get to use the sewing machine. He came home from school just like this past week. And I was so excited. And he also has Lotus's same teacher that she had in junior high for that class. And so they're like learning from the same person how to sew at school. And we sew here too. Like he's familiar, but he hasn't like threaded a bobbin and all that stuff yet. So he showed me his practice sheets yesterday and it's so exciting. So I'm excited to hear what they do today at school and maybe he'll want to share about that later. But anyway, I might enlist my children's help or just make on my own some little fabric gift bags. I got this from IKEA. I don't know if it might still be on the website. They run out of these all the time, but then they come back. But this is their big printed fabric roll, and that's how I've made all my dresses in the past, and stockings and skirts and all the other things that I've kind of sewn. I love using this fabric. I love their prints. This one was really fun, and I just grabbed it right away, even though it was a long time ago. I feel like I bought this in July or August. It was like, as soon as it was on the website, I was like, I'm going to get it in case I can't get it in December. And then I also thought this one is fun too. I just have an extra one of these. So if I really want like a combination of these colors, these are really cute and would make some good little drawstring bags to put under the tree. And how easy to wrap presents that way. Just throw it in the bag and like not worry about paper and tape and the whole, you know, it's so time consuming. And so these are so cute. I just need some drawstring cord or like rope. I just have to hunt that down and then maybe we'll make some bags. Maybe that'll be one of our Vlogmas crafts. And if you've watched here before, you know, A, I love IKEA. B, I love the IKEA pillowcases and I switch them out a lot in our living room. And so with the seasons or with my mood or whatever, I change these out. We just had the Halloween ones with the cat and the ghost, and then these kind of like black and white ones. And then I do have this holiday one from last year. And so sometimes I put them right on top of the old one. It doesn't matter and you can't tell. And then if I want to change it, I just take it off and it's much easier. So I think I'll cover a couple of these with new holiday coverings. This one's really cute from last year. And then I got a couple of new ones. I'll show you in a minute. But my prized handmade Christmas decor item. And if you watched all my Vlogmases, you've seen this probably for 3 years in a row, and I'm sorry. But every time I get it out, I'm just like in awe of this thing. I did not make this, but this is hand knit. It is Nikki Epstein's blanket. It's like her sample. If you don't know her, she's a knitting legend. She's written tons of books. She teaches. She's incredible, very innovative, all different kinds of, like, she's amazing. So for a while, she was selling some of her samples on Etsy because she just had way too many and she was kind of clearing out. And so I happened to score this blanket of hers that will forever be a treasure in my family that I am absolutely obsessed with. And I have to go over the details every year. And I'm sorry, you've seen this 100 times, you can just skip it. But it's so impressive and so cool. There's so many techniques happening in each square of this blanket. And the finishing is perfectly done. The backside is just as beautiful. It's unreal. So first of all, it has this scalloped edging with the triangles in garter stitch. It is beautifully done, like perfectly done. Then there's like a little colorwork reindeer here with this cute little like ribbon trim. Then we have the embroidered flowers. Look at that. With this gathered, it's not gathered, it almost looks like a little ruffle the way they did it, and they left it loose, like it's, you know what I mean? So it's a ribbed, two little ribbed pieces that almost look like ribbon or a ruffle that like stick out like that. What a cool idea. Then we have the hearts. I love the hearts. The hearts are knitted separately, I think, and maybe sewn on. I still don't know how she did that. Yeah, they're tacked down behind. So they are individually knitted hearts sewn on so perfectly with these tiny little pink stitches right here. I love the hearts. Then we have another floral. Then we have like a poinsettia. Same thing where the petals are stitched or knitted separately and stitched on. And then these beautiful like French knot things in the center. And then embroidered leaves and stems with these stitches. These are just lines, like long green stitches as a border. I can't get over it. And then we have a tree, a colorwork tree with a little border. And I think that's all the kinds of things. Let me just hold the whole thing up because it's incredible. So this is the whole blanket. Perfect lap size blanket, perfect to snuggle up and watch a movie. And it's absolutely stunning. I cannot believe we own this. And this blanket lives on this like lounge chair behind me all winter long. And like we're a little bit careful with it, but we use it and it's like very well put together. Nothing's loose. We just don't like spill or like eat, you know, things over it. But if Nikki Epstein ever sees this, thank you. This is a treasure. We will treasure it always. And it's like my favorite holiday item in our home. Okay, now this is a little, not so little gift bag to myself with things I bought from IKEA a while ago that I just stashed in this bag. this giant bag. Look how cute it is. Look at that print. So good. This is where I got the idea that I need to make drawstring bags because look at how adorable this is. It's like burlap. This is from IKEA. Go see if they still have these because this was $6 on the website. And I thought they were like this big when I ordered it. And then it came and it's like a garbage bag size. It's huge. And so I'm like, that is so smart. For our bigger gifts, we can put them in here. It looks so cute. And then if I make some matching little gift bags out of that other fabric, look how cute that's gonna be. I'm doing maybe no paper this year. Should I make that pledge? No paper gift wrap. Is that ambitious? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I stashed away some things when I bought them earlier this year, and let's see what's in here because I haven't looked in here in a while to remember what I got. But I knew this stuff would sell out, and now that I've checked, most of it is unavailable for shipping, and so, you know, and in stores it's like hit and miss too. But I got another pillowcase that matches that green fabric that I got. So this will go along with this on some of these pillows behind me. Let's open that up, but let's see this whole print unfolded. Oh, that's very cute. Cute. I love how like geometric their art is. I love their prints. I love them all. I collect them, and this is super cute, and will be very cute with this one. Okay, the next thing in my Christmas bag is this delightful, oh, I'm obsessed with this. It's a tray. It is also a giant red button, and I'm obsessed with this. I'm so excited about this. I felt so lucky to get one of these. It's heavy. Okay, look how cute that is. It is so adorable. I love this. So this might go on my dining room table. It could go, we have a tray with Nintendo Switch controllers and all that stuff, like for the kids, or it could go on that coffee table back there. I haven't decided yet, but look how cute. It is so like heavy and durable. I'll have to look and see how they style it on the website, but how cute is that? Seriously, I couldn't not. Then we have a tray. I collect IKEA trays. I love them for cookies, when we decorate cookies with the kids, bringing treats to relatives' houses. I just love the theme this year. And look at these cute little illustrations with the little serving thing and the little desserts and stuff like that. So cute, a little cake. So yeah, these are so inexpensive. These are like sometimes $5 or less. I can't remember how much this was, but they're all like, I didn't even spend very much. This looks like a haul, but it was probably 50 bucks worth of, you know, little treats. Then I got some new tea towels. Ours are getting a little ragged. You know how after a while they get a little dingy and worn out. And so I got some red tea towels, but I also in the back of my mind thought with my drawstring gift bag idea, that would be easy to do to towels and make them into little bags. So that's a backup idea, but I think we actually need these in our kitchen, so we'll see. Then I got the thing I need the very least. Like, why did I do this? But these stockings are so cute, and the print, like I love this fabric pattern. And so I got stockings, but again, I was thinking of using these as a gift bag, like sticking a gift bag stocking under the tree, because we clearly have enough stockings that I have made already. We don't need these, but they're so cute. I could not help it. And they're so inexpensive, and they're so like nice. So judge me if you want. I really needed these stockings. So IKEA has a red printed fabric, kind of like the green one too, but this is the pillowcase. So now I have 3 pillowcases, which is good because I have a lot of pillows back here. It's a lot. Okay, so this will go with my other 2 pillows. Look at the boots and this print. It is so cute. Look at the little hand up here with the star. It's so cute. So, and then the back is the whole print with all the fun little things. Look how cute. It's like little gifts with shoes and bows on their head and a little cake. That's so fun. Oh my gosh, I forgot I got this. So, you know how I love the print on the stockings? And I was like, gosh, I wish they had that in a fabric roll, and they don't. But they have a table runner in that print, this awesome like boxy print. And so I got the table runner. And again, I don't really use a table runner on my little kitchen table. I could though. I'll see how this looks on it. It might be really cute. But again, my idea was the little fabric bags, the gift bags. I thought this would be another cool print to add to the mix. I mean, how many gift bags are we going to make? But how many stockings did I make last year? You never know. I could get on a roll again with the sewing. Maybe Bowie wants to help. Maybe Lotus wants to help. It's such an easy little project. And so I don't know, but let's look at this. I just really want to see this. Oh, it's so nice. It's kind of a shame to cut it up, but it already does have like nice hemmed edges. Oh, it's huge. Oh my gosh. This is like a complete roll of fabric. Oh my goodness. This is not a table runner. I swear it says table runner. This is huge. Maybe it's a tablecloth. It has to be. Wow. Oh, it's so cool. So maybe I do keep it as is. Oh, it's so neat. It's such a large, that's what I love about IKEA. All the prints are oversized and I love that so much. I think it's so cool. It's like art. And so I'll throw this on my table and see, because my table is kind of small, but yeah, there's a lot of options and ideas. I could make a dress. I've done it before. It just occurred to me that I could also use this as a tablecloth for the holiday fair this weekend, which would make a lot of sense. I usually use a really old IKEA shower curtain that has cats on it. I just leave the little, I just kind of hide the little holes where you hang the shower curtain in the back. But this might make more sense, and it's so good. I thought it was a table runner. I don't know why I thought that. It is giant. 2 more things, and then I'm done with my IKEA haul. But I could not resist the little IKEA heart ornaments with the little hands. Like they used to have big stuffed animal plushies of these, and I think they're so cute. So I'm going to hang these on our tree. I forgot about that when I was decorating. I thought I had all the ornaments that were new this year, but these are adorable. And then I also couldn't resist the little toadstool ornaments. They are so adorable. And there's a lot of them. So those are my last 2 things. I did get 2 of these big burlap bags, and I'm so glad I got one for each kid because I really thought they were much smaller than this, but this is great whenever you have a big thing to wrap that you just really don't know what to do with. And it's so cute. I cannot believe how huge these are. Okay, it is time for Advents for day 4, and let's start with Kylie and the Machine. And day 4 says, celebrate all the wins, right here. Okay, let's see what's in here. Looks like there's 3 tags today. This one says best dressed. So cute. And the pink writing is like sparkly. And then we have successfully dressed. That's amazing. And dressed for success. Those are so cute. Look how cute. Their colors, they're everything. It's like, they're so adorable. I'm gonna put those in my little stocking where I'm keeping all my little labels. And then let's do hedgehog fibers. Day 4, we have pink with little bits of orange and hot pink and yellow and like all kinds of colors mixed in there. Let's see if it's called, yep, holiday exclusive color number 4. So pretty, that really pale pink and like the bright. I love how they do that. They just mix it all up and that is so pretty. And that's going in my little bagoo of hedgehog. And now let's decorate the living room and take down the Halloween pumpkins. it is looking very Christmassy in here. Is it too much? It always takes a little bit to get used to it, so we'll see what my family thinks. Okay, that feels like a very successful transformation of the living room. It's always like, whoa, at first, and then we get used to it. But my husband, when he gets home today, he's gonna be like, whoa, and that's okay. And then I just remembered that I have a Trader Joe's felted wreath and garland downstairs that I forgot about, but I don't know, I'll put them up later. The little garland I'm gonna put above the stockings on the fireplace. Erica grabbed that for me because it's another Trader Joe's item that I guess sold out really fast and I didn't even see it when I went, and she just grabbed one for me, which was really nice. And I got the wreath last year. They kind of match. And so I have to go find those. But I think one of my favorite little things around here from the new additions this year is the little toadstools. They're so cute. They came in multiple sizes. I put one on the fiddle leaf fig because I feel like it's left out and needs a little decoration too, but they're so cute, and you could put these all over the place. Like I could stick these on the garland on the mantle too, or just not, or whatever, but they're so cute. You can put them anywhere. So tonight we were gonna go to a little local event called Jingle in the Junction, and it's outdoors. It's like a little neighborhood of shops, and it's really, really fun. We've gone in years past, and there's like really good vintage shops down there and all kinds of things. A bookshop, coffee, and then they have like the street blocked off with vendors and stuff like that. And we usually see a Krampus or two, but it is the coldest day that we've had so far. And Lotus said she was freezing last night ice skating. And so we're kind of thinking about skipping it because they have it every Thursday during the month of December. So we could maybe go next week because I think it's supposed to warm up a little bit. It's just the low is really low today. And after the sun goes down, like it's kind of manageable now, but even it's like 8 degrees and it feels like negative whatever. So we'll think about it and we'll see tonight what the temperature is, but we might not do that, and that's okay. But tomorrow it's going to warm up a little bit, and I think Lotus and I are going to go to the first day of the Christkindl market, and I'm so excited. She's really excited too. So she used to go with her high school German class because she took German for years, and they would all go because there's a lot of German and Scandinavian traditional foods, vendors, like people who make it like the old school way from whatever country they're representing. Lots of amazing foods mostly. And I think there's a yarn, like there's somebody who brings alpaca yarn, and yeah. So I saw on the news a couple of nights ago that we have the second largest Christkindl market in the United States, and I had no idea. And I know it's been growing in popularity, and I've gone the past 3 or 4 years, and it's like one of the highlights of my month. But I found out they've extended it to 2 weekends. They just used to do one big long weekend, and now it's 2 weekends. So I'm really excited. So maybe we'll go multiple times because I really love going. They have a big Krampus parade. They have like a Christkindl lighting ceremony and like people in costumes and all kinds of things. And they have the polka band, which I love. And yeah, all the traditional foods, special little mugs, all kinds of cool stuff. So I think Lotus and I will go tomorrow during the day in the sunshine, which makes such a difference. And then I do like to go one time at night at least to see it because it's all lit up at night and it's right next to the skyline of our downtown. It's all very pretty down there, but we'll see depending on weather, depending on temperatures. But I think tomorrow we're gonna head out there. So that is gonna be really fun, and I can't wait to go see everything there and try all the foods. There's like the German pancake donuts that we love, the apple cider, they have raclette. So yeah, we'll have to have a few treats. I think there's more than that too. There's my favorite cookie lady, Sugar Plums, and they make all the traditional cookies that I absolutely love. You've seen them here before. If you've watched here before, the like relief cookies, they're like traditional almond flavor, or they have some other flavors, but they're like with a coffee and they're kind of chewy in the center, but they take like a really long time to make and they're very beautiful and detailed. And then yeah, there's just lots of treats I like to pick up there. So be sure to check back tomorrow for the Christkindl market because that's going to be really fun. And then the next day is the holiday fair that I'm going to be vending at. So I'll try to make a little video of that whole experience, but that's like the full day. I'll try to put together a quick video that night of that whole day's experience because it's going to be amazing. And the vendors are so cool and there's so many cool things there. And I'm really excited for that. And then Sunday, I'm gonna be super tired, I think. But maybe sometimes I have coffee and knitting with Erica, so we'll see if we're up for it or if she's busy or not. I haven't even checked yet, but sometimes we do that. So that is a look at the days ahead. Okay, let's see if day 4 of the cat treats is the same. Oh my gosh, they're exactly the same. Do we try again? Let's try again. So Dinah is definitely not interested in these cat treats, and I think they might be all the same, but Erica's cats really love these. So if I see Erica this weekend, I'm gonna give these to her, I think. And then I did order I don't know if it's Boots and Barkley or one of those brands from Target. They had a set of treats, and if it's kind of similar to last year's, she did like those, and so I'll take a chance on that instead. So how are you doing on your Gaptastic knit along? I got a little bit done this morning during a Zoom call that I had. I had a couple meetings this morning, which was kind of productive. And then I saw in your comments that a lot of people did not know about my little bow trick. I love hearing everybody's knitting stories, how you learn to knit. Like, we've had some good conversations over the past couple of days, but there was a couple people who said they've been knitting like 50 years and had never heard of the bow tricks. So maybe my friend Sarah invented it. She's very smart like that. Like, she'll think of a way to fix any little problem. So it's very possible she just came up with that on her own. That's why knitting is the coolest, because you learn little tips and tricks from your friends, from strangers, from other knitters. And it's like we all have our own funny little ways of doing things. And that's what makes knitting so cool, because the outcome is usually kind of the same, but the way we get there is such a different journey for everyone. And so I love knitting. I also saw in the comments that somebody just has a goal of doing 1 inch per day on this, which is very doable. That's probably 3 or 4 rounds-ish. And I think that's a really good goal and a way to do that. And maybe I will copy you and do that too. And then even mid-month, we might be close to done. So we'll see, but there's no hurry. It's just a fun little project to do during the month of December or longer. You can stretch it out till January. It does not matter, but it does make a great gift. And it's just kind of a fun, easy knit for this month that is fun to do together. One thing I had thought about is, I know in the not too distant future, there's going to be a day where I have no idea what I'm going to do that day, or I have nothing planned, nothing going on, just a boring day. And so I thought about doing a live one of those days, if you'd be interested, and we can just hang out. We can knit together. We can talk in the chat. You can ask questions, ask me anything, whatever. So let me know if you're interested in a day like that, because I guarantee there's going to be a day where I have no idea what to do. And that kind of takes the pressure off. And that would be fun to interact with you, live. And so let me know if you want to do a live. And also let me know, I mean, I can't make it perfect for everybody, but let me know what time of day. Is morning better? Is evening better? So yeah, let me know what might work for you and just throw out a time, and I'll see kind of if people are interested, and we'll go from there. Keeping on trend with the mushroom toadstool theme, I must have tucked this away last year, or maybe I got it on clearance, or maybe we just didn't get to it last year. I do not remember, but I found a couple of older kits. I love stashing things like this away because we might have a snow day, or the kids might be bored someday and just need a little project. And so I found a little cat ornament kit. We have really funny ornaments from this set. This is an old kid-made modern from Target. I don't even think they have that anymore. But we have like a really funny tree with all these googly eyes and like funny gems on it, and a snowman. Like, they're some of my favorite ornaments that the kids made when they were really little. And I found the cat that goes with that. And so we might want to do this sometime soon. And then I found these little wooden toadstools from Mondo Llama, that other brand at Target. Look how cute that is. And I think that would be so cute for us to paint. I think it comes with 3 of these maybe. So I think that's adorable. You could put glitter on them. You could use other colors. I can't wait to make one of these. I'm going to leave this out so I remember that I have it. So I went downstairs, and if it's not Christmassy enough in here right now, I found my felted wreath from Trader Joe's, which is a treasure. And then this is the garland that Erica picked up for me that I can put across the mantle with the stockings. And how good is that gonna look, I think? I think it's gonna be so cute. It's just, they're really well made. This was $8 at Trader Joe's and it's so good. I love it so much. It's just like my style. It's crafty, it's felt, it's adorable. And while I was down there, I found another, see, I stashed these things together, but like not together. We have a lot of different places to put things. And I found another one of these kits with the little felt ornaments that you sew. So if we run out of things to do, or if we have a bunch of snowstorms and we're trapped inside, I have so many crafts for the kids to do. And I know my kids are not like little anymore, but they're so crafty and talented, and they are so creative when they make things like this. I just love giving it to them and see what they come up with, because it's like the treasures on my tree are all made by them. Last year, I actually put this in my kitchen. I'm gonna scout out a different place for it maybe this year, but maybe I'll just put it in the kitchen for now until I know what I'm doing. And darn it, I found another thing down there. Forgot to show you this. This is part of the IKEA collection. This is something I usually get at the Christkindl market because you burn it every day and it burns down the little tree. Some of them are more like graphic and tree shaped. This one's really simple. And so I don't know, I'll just add it to the number of things that are sitting on the fireplace right now. Oh my gosh, look at how cute this is unwrapped. It's like my favorite thing ever. I think I have like a little red plate I can put it on. I have to go find something. And I'm sorry if I am like making you sad over something that's not available on the IKEA website anymore. I'm so sorry. I know that feeling. I literally bought these way before Halloween, I think. And so I know I hate it when things sell out and I hate it when you can't get things anymore. So I'm really sorry if this makes you sad, but I love this candle. It is so cool. Okay, I went in the kitchen and found a little red plate for the candle, which is perfect. And then while I was in the kitchen, I also found cookie cutters from IKEA that I bought during Halloween. And I mainly bought these just for that perfect cat and this perfect gingerbread boy, because look at his little shape. That's like so different than the normal ones. And it's so like cool looking, but the whole set is perfect and cool. And we always make gingerbread because it's my kids' favorite kind of cookie that they actually eat a lot of. And so I'm looking forward to that already. And I think I am definitely done now decorating and getting all the things out, and I am all set for the holiday season. Okay, look how cute the garland is with the stockings. Lotus helped me put it up and it's so adorable. Ooh. That is all I have for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for day 4 of Vlogmas and helping me decorate. It's been fun. Stop back tomorrow. I'm trying to get my videos out at like 8:30 Central Time. That is not always going to happen. Like last night we had some nighttime things and so I can't get it all together in time. And the videos honestly take quite a while to edit depending on the day. And so be patient with me, but I'll try to get every video out for that day sometime in the evening. I'm shooting for 8:30 if you want to jump on live and do the premiere thing, because it is really fun to do that and watch it together. And if not, just catch it whenever you want. I'll be here every day in December. So thank you for hanging out with me. Please take care and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.